Hervé Senni from sennimusic.com. Finally, soundproofing of my tiny home studio is over. I was waiting after a custom-made soundproof door, and like every custom-made products, there is always delay in delivery. Because of the delay, I have partially done soundproofing of my studio. I left an empty space around the door to be able to install the door without messing up the foam and the tiles on the floor when the door finally arrives. Actually, I finished soundproofing my studio more than a month ago. I was postponing that video because I was busy recording as soon as the door was installed. But finally, I decided to put a rest to music recording to craft this video. As you can hear, there is a lot of echoes. Even if I had no problem with neighborhood, studio under these circumstances could not be possible. Let me pick the camera and show you the studio. This is the famous soundproof door. As you can see, it doesn't look any spectacular. It's even worse looking than a regular door, but the important thing is what it does, not what it looks like. So let's enter the studio. As you can hear, the sound is pretty neutral. There is no echo whatsoever. I applied acoustic foam on 2 walls and the ceiling only. The 2 other walls didn't need to be soundproofed because there's no neighbor behind. No need to soundproof the street. I was afraid the sound will be too muffled. Most of the people using acoustic foam are doing so to improve the sound, to cut some frequencies, not to reduce decibel completely. When you want to do that, you have to build a studio with double wall and ship deep. This is extremely expensive and require a lot of room that I do not have. So I tried that solution, hoping for the best. I am quite happy about the outcome. I didn't expect it to be effective, considering the lack of info I had prior to soundproof the studio. The sound is not muffled at all. This is certainly due to the 2 regular walls that do not sport any acoustic foam. If I had installed foam on 4 walls, I am quite sure that the sound would have been strangled. The foam I used is the perfect solution if you want to soundproof a room in your apartment or a cave. If you want to build a professional studio or if you plan to play extremely loud, you definitely have to look for another solution. But for a home studio, it is the best product you can get.